On day 3, we took the Wilderness Westcoast steam train from Queenstown to Dubbil, Barril. It's a half-day expedition, and along the line we stopped at Lynchford, Rinadeena. The Westcoast Wilderness Railway is a reconstruction of the Mount Lion mining railway. The railway line was built to run copper ore from the Mount Lion mine to the port of Strahan. The railway is significant because of its apparatus system to conquer the mountainous terrain through rainforest, with original locomotive still operating on the railway today. Now operating as a tourist experience with a focus on sharing the history of Tasmania West Coast. The original railway began operation in 1897 as the only link between Queenstown and the port of Strahan.
In the handles, we've got Mark, our driver, and Carla, our pilot today. We've got Lala in the front carriage, taking care of all the good folk there. We've got Katie and Jack in the rear carriage, taking care of the people back there. And in the middle carriage, we've got me, Shane. I'll be talking to you for most of the day. So, our journey begins. In the late 1800s, this railway was built through the unforgiving terrain of Tasmania's western wilderness. Through dense forests and long treacherous gorges, determined men and women throughout the life was solely reliant on a train built to run copper ore from Mount Lyell to the port of Strahan. Join us today as we travel through Tasmania's cool temperate rainforest. Sit back and imagine what life was like for the hardy folk who came before you. Queenstown is still the largest town on the west coast. Its current population is approximately 1,800 residents. However, there was once over 8,000 people living and working here. There were more than 30 pubs in the main street, each one with a line at the door with people waiting to get in. There were grand galas and magnificent events every single weekend. The shops were full of the latest fashions straight from the mainland. ACBC even played here in the 1970s. Queenstown was a huge and thriving community, and at the heart of it was this railway. The community relied on the railway for everything. The railway born on the edge of civilization and out of determination. This railway would spawn the motto, find a way, or make it. The story we share with you today is one of endurance, determination, and a battle for survival. It's the story of the men, women, and children who made all of this possible. Without them, we would not be here today. And hopefully you have yourself in this shirt. Welcome to Lynchford, everybody, and as always, please watch your step getting on and off the train. Things can be slippery and gaps can be uneven.
What can you tell me about this steam train here?
So the engine itself, she's 125 years old.
Right, okay.
She was built in Glasgow and sent out in pieces, and she was constructed out in the rainforest in the wilderness.
Right.
So the journey you're on is a very historic journey, and yeah, it's exciting to be able to still go out into the wilderness.
Okay, so how often that this train running?
6 days a week.
6 days a week?
Yep.
Wow, okay. And like when the snow come up and all that, does it affect the train at all?
No, we still run. We have a crew that go through in the morning, and they check the track and make sure everything's safe to go, and then yeah, we still come through.
So how many people actually, the crew for the to drive the train and all that, how many people you need?
2 in the engine,
right,
and then 1 steward per carriage.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
No worries.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Lynchford was a rough and ready frontier town, founded in 1880 by a gold prospector who would probably be social misfit these days. The town was established on a wave of hope that it would become one of the most important in Tasmania. Instead, the nearby goldfield was unsuccessful, and after a period as a base for woodcutter, when its population reached a peak of about 200, Lynchford had all but disappeared by the 1920s. The two-story weatherboard Queen Hotel was an imposing building beside the station, serving beer and spirit, mutton and black tea, and lit by kerosene lamps. Early train traveller would see 100 or more timber cutters emerge from thick bush in the twilight to yarn at the bar or rest in the hut and the tent. With the introduction of the hydroelectricity for mining operation in 1914, timber was no longer required for furnace at Queenstown. The woodcutter's axe fell silent in these hills and the township dwindled, with only a few families remaining. Rinadeena station is one of the highest stations in this line. It's about 240 meters high up from the sea level. For the train to get up this high, they are using the gear system, which the train wheel is locked in gear with the railway track, which prevent it from slipping backward. So when they go into the steep climb or down from the mountain, we have finally reached to Dubbil Barril station. From here, to be able to return back to the Queenstown on the same line, the locomotive need to be uncoupled from the first carriage and guide into the turntable for it to go back and attach to the last carriage and get ready for the return trip. water you need?
Hell of a lot.
So is the tank over here?
Tanks are on both sides.
So what's the capacity?
Leaving Dubbil Barril, when we got up to here, yes, about that.
Wow, both tank. How big is how big's your tank?
Tell you the truth, I don't know. Big. Just blow the whistle.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, that was really working. It's actually it's harder on that side. That's steeper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's pretty easy. That side, that's the steep side.
Right.
So yeah, when we came up, pulled up down there, water was about down here.
Have you ever run out of the water?
Never run out of water, but I have had to stop.
Is there any indicator on this thing here? Oh, okay.
What's that? What's the water level?
So it's pretty full now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that full?
That's full.
Right.
So you get to a certain level, that's it.
So not much water can how far it can get us to?
Oh, this will get us all the way back to Queenstown now.
Okay.
Yeah. The more water we have, the better.
Right.
Because you won't run out. So every opportunity we get, we fill it up. But we've got enough here to get back to Queenstown and get the loco back to the loco shed. It probably only goes to about that.
And do you use what do you use to burn the thing for the water to get the steam? Is that the diesel or is that coal?
Oil.
Oil. Okay.
Okay, so Lynchford. Oh, no. Well, there's not much in there today.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, go and try it.
We finished the train expedition around 2:30 p.m. The sun is still up, so we decided to go and visit a few places while we still have time. First we drop into Horsetail Fall and next to the Iron Plough lookout, and then to Nelson Fall, which is about 27.5k from Queenstown, which is about half an hour drive. Horsetail Fall is very close to Queenstown. If you're coming from Hobart, before you drop into Queenstown, you would probably see it on the left hand side of your car. To see it, you may park your car at the car park on Lyle Highway and take a walk to the walkway which was built on the top side of the mountain. Make sure that you bring some warm clothes because it's very windy and cold up there.